Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 update and our investigation into Assetto Corsa Evo open world. We're going to be flying the Assetto Corsa open world. We're going to see it all from the sky. An aerial view, if you will. We should be able to experience this in all its glory. It's bloody cold this morning. Hello, Walking. How's it going? How you doing? I'm freezing. We don't have central heating today. Well, we do. It doesn't get warm in here until we start streaming, and then it gets toasty. Toasty. We have here, look at this, you'll like this, guys. Flug sim, it's loading. We have, oh hello! Geoda, 36 months.
Off to the gulag for you.
That's criminal, 36 months. We've got the nerd map here. This is, someone posted this on Reddit. It's 40 square kilometers, although technically 50, I guess. But that's the zone we're going to be flying. Beautiful. I'm excited. We're going to do it in a helicopter, haven't we? Also, Flight Sim's literally just been updated, so it's probably not going to work. Preparing for Christmas holidays. Nice. Oh, look, the game's pausing and stuttering. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. 10%. Package updating. I don't know. We're going to fly this this map. Why is the game pausing? Oh, dear. I hope it loads. This is reminding me of... This is reminding me of when we originally loaded the game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's activating packages. Evo Inception, dear. How you all doing? Bonjour.
Le chili dog.
Oh no! Look at it stuttering. It's going to crash, isn't it? This is new. This is when it's updating. Microsoft have broken everything. Oh dear. It's like a stop motion movie. CKTL, hello. Look at that tea bag. Blick, blick, hello. We're gonna fly. Here's the map. We're gonna be flying the Assetto Corsa Evo map. The whole thing using Flug Simulator. That's how good. That's how much we're on it with Sims, and Flug Sim's just been updated, so it's a great opportunity. You can, but we're going to go with a helicopter. Oh, my joystick's having the right wiggle. There we go. Flug Sim. Right, let's just load our profile. Our joystick. Import profile. Helicopter. Heli. Balloon. Heli. Hardware. Low spring. There we go. Right. So. We need to find on the map. I'm pretty cold, yeah. It's not that cold. It's just that I don't know why it's so cold. I haven't had heating on. It normally gets pretty warm down here because of the lights, but for some reason it is pretty cold today. Here we go. I always forget where. That's France, not Germany. It should be. Oh, it's Frankfurt Airport. Should be. Basically, directly south from Bonn. Bloody hell. More helicopter pads. Where they've added more helicopters. I mean, there's too many helicopter pads. I can't read the map. There we go. It should be here. There you go. There it is. Right, so let's line this up. Can we should probably really do a flight path, a flight plan. I don't even know how you do that though. So it's even bigger than this. Like it's so back. Basically, Nettershell, whatever this is, Gronheim. Munstenfield. So this sort of square. How do you do a flight plan? Kind of. Yeah, we might try iRacing a bit. From here. How do you do a flight plan? Oh, these mountains have ruined my flight path. That's pretty funny. Oh, look, add. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is perfect. Delete that. How do we delete that? Delete. Ah, look at this. We can set off on the Nordschleife. Oh, this is perfect. There's a helicopter pad as well. We can set off on the Nordschleife, and then we can. Oh, let's get the map up here. This is going better than I was expecting. We're learning features. Beautiful. And then we need to go to here. Here we go.
I need time, just a little more time.
Bad nu out of Vala. Make the beer sing. Bad bracing. We might as well fly there as well. Let's do that. Add. And then we're going to add. It's not a little bit wonky on this, guys, but don't worry about that. And we'll fly here. Right. Then we can land in Adenu. No! No! Just, Jesus Christ! No! No! That's not what I wanted. Jesus Christ! It's not what I wanted. God damn it! That's alright. It's alright, guys. We have to click add. Morning! How's it going, guys? We're just flight planning here, flood plan. What's this place called? Sort of here. There we go. There we go. The plan has been flugged. There it is. So the plan is to go from the Nordschleifer helicopter pad to Backenheim, and then to Goldstein. Makes me want to drink that. And then to Bopart, Bopart, Collage. Yeah, this is basically this right here. This is the 40 kilometers squared, which equals the roads. So it gives you a good idea of the size. Look at that. Look at the size. It's basically, look at that. Look at the size of that. That's how it is on the Earth. Basically, it's the whole of Greater London. They've decided to put Greater London in the game, only it's German countryside. This is actually the theme music for Assetto Corsa. Come in your car, drive around, come along and cruise around. It's the Eiffel region of the Nürburgring. You will drive and you'll go ding-a-ling. Come along in your car, drive on your car, cruising around like a techno German. Ich hast ein Vehicle bitte. That's the theme tune. That's actually the theme tune. I just wrote it. Right, let's let's go, guys. Let's get in there. Start flight. Begin flug. Bangladeshi DLC. Here we go. How's everyone doing that's joining us? Welcome along. Remember to give us a follow. Click the like button. Subscribe. Check out our Patreon if you want to. Here we go. Are you ready, guys? Thank you, McCallinator. Yeah, we're bashing it out. Controls are good. Collective's good. Ruddy torque pedals are good. Flight plan is on the computer. We've even got the flight plan. We can fly it around there. We'll do a lap to finish. We'll do a lap to finish. This is an exploration of all the scenery. Let's go! We took off from the Nordschleife car park. There's the Nürburgring GP circuit with the motocross ramp on the start-finish line straight. iRacing forgot to model that. So we got the Nordschleife here, the actual Nordschleife track, going down on the right there. See how hilly it is here. But we're gonna go left here. Oh, we can follow the Nordschleife for a bit. That was a bit of the Airwolf theme. See the track down here. It's kind of in the right direction of where we want to go. Beautiful. There's the road that goes around to the entrance. Morning, Step J. Hello, guys. Right, we're leaving the track here to make a move towards the to where we want to go. So we're going to the perimeter of the roads that they will have. So already, I mean, you've got the Nordschleife is huge, and inside of the Nordschleife there's quite a few like paths and roads and things, and you have quite a few little towns as well. So already, we're not even left. We're still inside the Nürburgring here. We're still inside the Nordschleife. Nordschleife is on the right. Kunos have just downloaded Bing Maps. Enjoy your day off, nice. Yeah, look at this. We've already got a small little town or a hamlet of houses. I think I've actually stayed here. I think I've actually stayed in that hamlet. Weirdly. Look at this. A nice little road. Like, or I mean, think how much they're having to model here. I think Kunos might have bitten off a bit too much. They might have got a bit carried away, guys, because this is a lot. I mean, we've already got like 5-10 towns. We're still well on the inside here. No, it's quite a big town there. Yeah, well, they'll obviously need to use like some procedural tools to help build, like, do roads and things. Which it's a pretty common thing to do now. Guys, click the like button if you enjoy tea bags. Welcome to the channel if you're a new subscriber. Appreciate the sub. My immersion is ruined. The little brick building that showed the bricks were attacked. I know. They might as well not bother. That's what I say. If they haven't got every tree correct, why bother? That's my view. If every single tree is not positioned correctly, I demand a refund. Yeah, maybe we can port this part of the Nordschleife from AC into Microsoft Flight Sim. We're still not at the edge, guys, and we started off in the middle. We started off in the middle, and we're still not at the edge of the perimeter. I mean, this is mental. Absolutely mental. We're flying at about 100 knots here. Where's my speedo? I always get confused by this. RPM. Oh, it's here. 80 knots. So, like, 50 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. Look at this road down here. There was a lot of flooding around here recently. Like some of the tunnels have been some of the tunnels got washed through. I was here with the guys from Overtake a few months back, and yeah, you can see that the flooding had been pretty bad. Like whole bridges washed away. Hello, Scotty P. Thank you, Scotty P. You are now UK West. Thanks for supporting us. Really appreciate it, man. Scotty P. And the dirt's gone. Thank you. Look at this. I mean, there's a huge town down there. That's all still within the perimeter. I mean, this is insane. If they model all of this, Kudos have gone mental. Yeah. Kudos have lost the plot. This is what happens when you eat too much pasta. That's what happens. Hello, Magic, Art and Forever. Kudos have overcooked the pasta with this. They put the pasta in the pizza oven and now they're confused. Hello, JK. You'll be able to drive to your home. Nice. We're not even at the edge, guys. We started off in the middle. You were super excited by the open world news, but kind of made me worried that they deviate from the serious sim side, which needs some love in recent times. What's my opinion? Well, they already showed off some of the stuff at Sim Racing Expo and race cars and things, and they've already got the tracks from the previous versions of the game, and they already have cars and things, and so they already have a lot of features that were already developed at ACC, granted different game engine. So yeah, I do think it can be a bit of a distraction, but mostly what you can think of it as, in a large way, is a lot of it is a 3D modelling. But then obviously like how they do gameplay features and how they've done that. But you know, you can have you can structure a dev team such that you have the dev team that's working on the open world stuff and all that kind of thing. That could be a whole department, and then the department that's working on, well, the people that are working on the cars, obviously they can be used in the open world and the racetracks, and then you've got the racetrack features, pits and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of that's already, a lot of the design or nature of that's already been done in previous Kunos games. So yeah, it's interesting, and it will be a distraction, and it will be a lot. So, but we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, who knows? But I mean, I think it'll mean more sales of the game, to be honest. I think more people will be interested in cruising than racing. It's a bigger audience. This will absolutely... This is huge for Kunos. Like, in terms of it being a mass market, mass appeal video game. You know, like 12 to 17-year-olds just would like the idea of driving their car on the road. Look, we've got a good motorway down here. So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, if they're going to have, like, they'll have, actually, I think I've been on this motorway as well. So they'll have not only the country roads, but also motorway. It's crazy. Exactly, Niels. And if we're lucky, they will have air fryers available, like a air fryer shop. One would hope. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that older people wouldn't like to drive on roads, but what I'm saying is from a gameplay, from a marketing perspective, and from a wider audience perspective, the whole roadway thing hits a different demographic that's a little bit less sim racing mental than what you get with just pure track racing. So if you look at games like Forza, Euro Truck Sim, do you know what I mean? There's a much wider audience of people that would play that just want to pretend to drive a car, it's easier to conceptually understand. If you do sim racing, it's easy to forget that it's actually a bit stupid and mental. You're like, oh yes, I'm going to drive this car 0.3 faster a lap than the previous lap. I'm so excited. I've just changed my damper rate by 3 centimetres and I've gained 1/100th of a second. Oh no, the car behind me was slightly faster and tapped my back end. I'm really upset. Your average person does not care about that kind of stuff. Your average person's like, hang on, what on earth are you on about? You know, so whereas your average person's like, oh yeah, I've been in a road car. I like to drive on roads. I like trees and hills and stuff. So that's really the appeal. So yeah, I think it's a great idea by Kunos. And yeah, I think it's good. Just different as well. We're still going, guys. We're not even at the end. Like, Kunos are insane. Honestly, we're straight lining it from halfway. Is it either going to be the sim to own? Well, I mean, I own all the sims, so yeah, every sim's a sim to own. Again, if Kunos don't get every single tree position correctly, I'm just not going to be happy. Look at this. So, I mean, I doubt Kunos will model every single road. I think they're using a procedural system. But it'd be a bit stupid to model every single road anyway. It'd be a waste of performance. But you could model like a good proportion of it and it'd look exactly... You wouldn't notice. But who knows? Maybe they'll model every single countryside path. Every tree needs to be 3D scanned, yeah, otherwise why bother? Exactly. Imagine liking nature. Well, you've got to appreciate it before it all disappears in World War III that's happening next year. So, you know, get the most out of it. Right, look at this. We're almost at the perimeter of the zone. The Kunos zone. A land filled with pizza and bad force feedback in Assetto Corsa Competizione, but surprisingly good force feedback in AC and Netcar Pro and Ferrari Merchant Academy. It's a confusing world, one that makes little sense. A world filled with suspension that doesn't model bumps very well. A world filled with updates that confuse esports drivers and an obsession with tyre pressures. Yes, Kunos land. Look at this. Right, there we go. We're at the... this is Bad... I don't know. I don't know where this is. Let's look at the map up here. This is near Meckenbach. Right. Oh, hang on. Why is my map saying to go that way? Did we go the wrong way? Oh no! Nope, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Oh no, no, no. No, we went diagonally up there and now we need to go left. There we go, there we go. We're on the edge. Look at this, we've got an in-game map, guys. Should we tell Kunos that they don't need to... Hello, Ellis. Should we tell Kunos that they don't need to model it because Microsoft have already done it? Sorry, Kunos, you wasted your time, guys. Sorry. Sorry, Kunos. Too late. I am the champion of the ninjas. Codes Unfiltered has subscribed and gained EP. I'm putting us on hype level 2. Hype level 1. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Let's get a bit lower here. A bit too high. But look at this. Really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. Thanks so much. I think a subscription is a lot of money to spend on a bold idiot, so I really appreciate it. So much EP. Look at this. We're flying into the sun. Look at that motorway, though. So this motorway is just on the inside. And, of course, it's in Germany, so there's no speed limit. It is the Autobahn. Thank you for subscribing, DRP Wombat. Welcome. They better have some nice rivers to have pit sandwiches on. So basically, everything to the right is not in the game. It won't be drivable, banned, illegal, doesn't happen. But everything on the left, unless I'm looking at the map incorrectly, which is entirely possible because we're actually the map's upside down now. It could be either. No, I think everything on the left is going to be in the game basically. Look at that view. Working traffic lights, yeah, better be confirmed. Look, there we go. Look, people are already driving it. Speed camera leaderboard. So, I mean, I don't know how they're going to model all these, like, little... There's quite a lot of little towns and stuff around here. British YouTuber simulator. Why is there a giant house in the middle? British. Body British. Look at this. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could duplicate a lot of these out like they've done in Microsoft Flight Sim. Shouldn't be too hard for them to do. There's only 5 different types of German house. They're very efficient in Germany. People build a house, and people have 5 design for the entire Germany. It's my Monty Python German accent. This house will have a red roof, and this one will have a blue roof. They are very different. Yeah, that's how it works in Germany. I don't know if Germany has the same like French rules, where in the UK we only have one type of house, so you know. But in France you have to use materials from the local region, which is actually really quite cool. Look at that. Error accessing live traffic data. Microsoft Flight Sim's getting hammered in. So Microsoft Flight Sim just had an update as well. Oh, we're slowly warming up here. We've got like a sewage plant on the hill. It's nice. It will be interesting to compare Microsoft Flug Sim with Kunos. In Germany, you have rules that your roof has to match the neighbour's roof. Yeah, oh, fair enough. They can buy. Yeah, there's loads of companies that do lidar data, that fly around and catch it. There's. I mean, you can license it from. Well, yeah. There's loads of different companies you can get it from. You have people that do get the data for scientific research, but you also have it for road planning. There's a whole bunch of different companies that get that data. But you still, the thing is, a developer still has to, if they're going to do ground level details, it's not like it's just. There's a sort of misconception that people think that, oh, they just get the data and it works. Like a developer has to spend a lot of time going over the data and fixing it and making it all work correctly, and then modelling stuff as well. Look at this, beautiful. Nice. This is such a nice region of Germany. Mark Gaming, never tried the new update of iRacing? Not yet, no. I felt really sick yesterday. It was really weird. I was super tired towards the end of the live stream, and then I just felt really sick. I don't know if I'd eaten something. I don't know. Like half of last night I felt sick. It was weird. But then we slept alright, so I feel alright now. So I don't know what was going on. Probably some mould. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe we just ate something that didn't agree with us. Who knows? But feel a bit better today. So bad cuppa. Yeah, no, we got fresh milk, fresh tea. It's all good. Look at this. No, we haven't tried the new update yet. Happens sometimes. Yeah, it's just old age, isn't it? Look at it. Like this is so much. I look at all these roads. These little towns are cool because you end up in this region of Germany. I mean, these are going to be amazing for rally stages. But this like Maybe that's like the next Kunos secret reveal. Assetto Corsa Rally. Thanks, Tayson. Assetto Corsa Rally modes. But do you remember, is it Espartahan mod? Like, that's very similar to this. And that was really fun to just drive around cars with. But yeah, the little towns tend to be on, like, the little valleys. So you have, like, the hilly bit with the road. And then when you go into a town in this region, you have, like, a big dip. And then it goes back up. So most of the little villages are like that here. Oh, a lot of them, not most of them. It's quite interesting. Embrace your cruising nature. Gran Turismo invisible barriers everywhere. That'd be pretty funny. Look at that, this looks nice. This is supposed to be like the real time as well. I mean, the thing is, the real hype is that I think this is going to be the ultimate grass game, really. That's the main thing that matters, isn't it? It's all about the grass. What's my dream car to drive in AC? I don't know. It depends. I don't really care. It depends how good the physics and force feedback are. Like, individual cars are individual cars. So with Sims, the best car in a sim is normally down to whichever content happens to work best with that given simulator. Yeah, but so Microsoft isn't really modelling the entire world to that sort of resolution. George, they should do Sicily next so we can drive the Targa. Yeah, no, let's be honest. I think they should do Bournemouth. They should do Birmingham City Centre, so finally we can have a properly recreated Birmingham Super Prix. That's what everyone really wants, let's be honest. Nordschleife, yeah, it's nice. But has it got Halford's Roundabout? I don't think so. So, you know... No track will ever beat the joy of Halford's Roundabout. Look at this. It's another. There's actually a lot of little towns here. Surprised how many people live in this area. So if you ever go here in real life, it feels very rural. It's quite weird how the Eifel region of Germany is super hilly, but a lot that just north of this region is like Bonn, Cologne, Dortmund, all that area, Frankfurt, and that's all flat, like flat as flat can be. So it's really. Yeah, it's really interesting how contrasting this region is with other parts of Germany. Well, let's not deviate too much here from our flight plan. So look, we've got another nice little country, sort of the good road there. We have a lot of these farm roads, so I wonder... I mean, they've got to do rally cars, haven't they? They have to. You have so many, like, dirt tracks and farm tracks here. You're going to have off-road driving. So is this like the next big Kunos reveal? That they've done dirt physics? Or is that DLC 2? The off-road DLC? Oh, we're almost at the other... So we've just driven in a helicopter. Typically people call that flying, but I'd like to focus on driving. So that's like one length, basically, of the edge of the perimeter of the thing. Zoom out on here, actually. So you see where we we got it on the map here. The helicopter's well good fun in this. Hello, Star Fox. Welcome to Cold Muscle. Oh yeah, well that surprised me, JK, in that you could, rather than modelling this entire square region, you could. Spa is only an hour and a bit from the Nordschleife, but I mean to be the road that connects it is a bit dull, but you could have the main road to Spa not too difficult, and also you have Zandvoort's even further away. What's it called? What's the Dutch track? What's the bloody Dutch track that's after Spa towards Holland? The one in Belgium. Is it in Belgium? No, it's in Holland. What's it called? I've forgotten his name. But Zolder, yeah. So you basically Zolder's like an hour from Spa. So you have Zolder, then Spa, then the Nordschleife. So yeah. Yeah, they better have mushrooms, otherwise what's the point? Well, no, but they're all on the same road, Damper. They're all. If you drive from the UK to the Nordschleife, you go past all the tracks. So it's just the road that goes towards it. Look at this. Look at the curve of this road down here. That'd be fun if that's in here. Really nice windy motorbike roads. Because I've got my shorts on because I quite like having my legs out, but more I'm cold. I don't mind having cold legs. I mind having a cold upper half. We've got like some big factories down there. Amazon depot. That's where they deliver GT3 cars. We will do a lap of the Nordschleife. Yeah, we're going around the perimeter basically at the moment of the entire map. So this town is probably a little bit on the outside of what will be the actual map, to be honest. I think this is Ander. No, I don't know. I don't know where we are. Why are we flying so slow? So we can take in the view. So we can appreciate the German countryside. Yeah, well the problem with my house is that the heat leaves it very quickly because it's old, and it normally gets pretty warm here with all my studio equipment on, so one, you know, it's just I don't want to just waste money or pollute the environment needlessly. I'm really passionately pro environment. That's why I do sim racing instead of real motorsport. I'm actually rich enough to do GT driving, but I decided to do sim racing purely for ethical reasons, as you guys can imagine. Look at this. Will Kunos model the whole? Will I learn how to get the camera back to the cockpit? What's happened here? There we go. That mountainside's falling in. What a guy. Look at this. Exactly. Well, that's it. I'm saving up my electricity now, so we can buy a 5090. I think I'll get a 5080. I need one to review. If any company wants to send me one, I'd rather not spend the money. They're bloody expensive. Look at that. Radio mast on the hill. So we're now going along the south of the region, the area. But it is huge. It's big. That's what she said. In that Kunos reveal video, can anyone explain why Misha's not wearing a t-shirt under his jumper? What's going on there? Who wears a Christmas jumper without a shirt under it whilst it's snowing? I'm telling you, he's computer generated. That's why he keeps like flashing in and out on that video. He's actually AI large language model generated Misha. Because we know he can't actually leave the Nordschleife. So anytime you see any footage of Misha not around the Nordschleife in a car, it's a lie. He's been driving around the Nordschleife for like 5 years now. He still hasn't found a way out. Yeah, I see his LOD switches all the time. Exactly. When the camera zoomed out, he went low poly. His mesh was clipping as well. No, I watched a video when I was knackered, and I was like, oh, I should really do a YouTube video before I go to bed, but I'm too bloody tired, so I'm going to go to bed, and I'll make it in the morning. For me personally, I think it's awesome having the tracks and like cruising and stuff's great. I think it's great for sim racing, and I think it's great for user numbers and everything. So I think it's fantastic. But for me personally, I just want decent force feedback, good physics that are somewhat realistic, and detailed force feedback that describes what the tyres are doing at the limit. That's it. That's all I want. I've got small. My requirements are pretty small, to be honest. I just like to use my £2,000 worth of equipment appropriately, you know. It's not much to ask, is it? Can we have force feedback that's on a par with Automobilista 1 or AC1 or Netcar Pro, whatever? Can we have it so we go forwards and not backwards? That's my requirement. That's it. Everything else is superfluous or a bonus. It does have fighter jets in this.
I don't like ACC, but I do like the normalist.
The normal.
That's amazing.
Look at this.
Probably one of the, well, one of the or not the best simulation to practice, like even F1 or GT mods.
See, look, even this road here is huge. This is on the edge of the map. So you have a full-on decent motorway with this, or will do, supposedly, if they modelled it. Fuel mixture's drunk. Hello, fuel mixture. Oh, I think we're getting stupid warnings that don't make any sense. This is Flight Sim 24, yeah, which was just updated yesterday. Yeah, I think it will really matter as well. I think what they really need to make sure is that they've got like rules and stuff. Yeah, I think people will appreciate having rules. I think it adds to the realism. Look at this. The car YouTuber simulator. I wonder private servers, public servers, yeah. Are we interested to see how that all works? Yeah, the first mission is to get a German MOT. The worst MOT to get. I am sorry, you have filled out the form 4267829776B, section 42C. It is not filled out correctly, and you will need to retake the test. Ah! But I don't even speak German. This is not our problem. You are so stupid, Englishman. This is my German. This is my. This is how. See, I know how German MOTs are done. Yeah. You'll need to apply for the form, and then you will get the form that lets you fill out the form. We have a form for that. Would you like some information? Here's another form. Germans are the only nation to do paperwork worse than the Brits. More bureaucracy than British. Oh dear. If they want to make Evo realistic, the first 5 hours of the game should be filling out forms. Although weirdly, you can just turn up to the Nordschleife and drive around it. So, you know, they're really arbitrary. Look at this. They better have techno in Assetto Corsa Evo as well. This is actually the helicopter's blades. This is a German helicopter. That's just how they sound. That's why German helicopters are the best helicopters. I need to turn these pilot assistant notices off because they're bloody annoying. How do you turn them off? Not even right. It's telling us to do stuff that's not even correct. That's the problem. Oh, hang on, I've lost messages here. Yeah, guys, if you want to support us directly, we're on Patreon and we're uploading our music to there. We do iRacing voice chat remixes. And we also, it's a great way to, you can follow for free on our Patreon. Link should be in the description on YouTube. But it's a great way to keep in touch with us separate to all the different platforms. So, yeah, there you go. Advertisement. Whoa, but if you do want to support us as well, you can do through that. Or you can be a member, or you can join us on Twitch and not have adverts, you know, all that stuff. Or you can click the like button, or you can watch adverts, or you can drink tea. Terrain, pull up. Retard. Stop calling me names. Every time I land, the plane's calling me out. I don't think they do that anymore. That's the old like 747s. Hello, Steve Marshall. You found your toys and you threw them out of your pram. I don't blame you. I throw all my toys out of the pram every day. I mean, again, we've almost done the bottom of the square. So all that you can see there, all of that should be an AC Evo. Everything you can see on your screen there, which is insane. Absolutely bonkerino. I guess they could probably do with modelling like a fake ring road. Or some like connected road, so you could do like an overall lap of the whole thing. How many sausages? At least 5. There must be at least a few. There's probably more than one sausage farm in there. Decoli, thanks for following on Twitch. Welcome. That looks like an open cast mine that's been filled in with water. Open pit mine. Don't know what they're mining in this region. Can someone Google what they're mining in the Eifel region? Maybe like slate or something? There's the whole Cologne, Bonn, that region. There's a lot of coal, and there was a lot of this like ironworks and I think. Oh, they're mining Bitcoin. That makes sense. Yeah. I wish the cars in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'd rather have fewer cars but further draw distance. They're pretty good, but I'd rather have fewer but them going to the horizon, because they kind of just stop. And this is on maximum car detail. Maybe you have to change another detail setting, but it's more noticeable at night when you can see the headlights. They just stop. We've not even done, well, we've almost done like half. We've almost done half of the tour, half of the circumference. Half of the circumference. Half of the world. Almost halfway there. Half girth. Not the full girth. It's getting moist up here, guys. You know what? I didn't check my fuel levels. I always forget this. Okay, we got heat. Oh yeah, we got plenty of fuel. Well, we're fine. All is good. What a journey. A journey around the Kunos. Aspartaham. We were saying that earlier. That's a really nice mod location. It's just fun. If it's got like nice hedges and grass, it's just fun to drive around. I mean, one of the things that we played loads of is with AC1, Fielderberg. And those vintage tracks, which are basically just a lot of them are just German roads like this, and they're really fun to drive in old cars. Are the Germans ever happy? Once a year. Fielderbergering. Do you think Kunos will accurately recreate the windmills? That's important as well. I bet if they don't want to mess that up. We got our forcing back joystick here. So good. I've got a nice vibration for the helicopter rotor, the speed that we're going at. The stick is holding its position with its fixed. I mean, I don't even have to hold it using hardware collective, and I can just use my fingertips to turn the helicopter around. It's beautiful. Where are we headed? We're on the perimeter of Assetto Corsa. I'm not sure the place names where we are. Oh, that's a good idea, Lorenzo. We have like 2 months. Unfortunately, setting up a business in Germany is a bit of a pain in the arse. I'd rather not. Congratulations, Jet Ray, you worked it out. Some of our viewers are a little bit slow to piece together the puzzle. Jet Red's been he's been stuck on a Rubik's Cube for 30 years. He's realised that you can rotate it. He's been peeling the stickers off. I've completed it, guys. All I had to do was peel all the stickers off, and I'm genius. I worked it out. Well done, Jet Red. Well done. Good job. Well done. Poor guy. Right. Beautiful. It's a bit flatter over on this side. So I mean, it's still pretty hilly. But it's actually... You really notice that with this region in Germany, that it's super flat, and then really hilly out of the blue. Out at blue, it goes proper really hilly like. So if we, yeah, so the Nordschleife is right in the middle. I wonder if they've done it as a square, like an actual square around the Nordschleife, or if they've done it more as a certain specific area. You know, like maybe off to the left. What is this in front of us here? It's like a huge business area, maybe. Massive offices. Could be like a little military base. Yeah, but I imagine... So I imagine they will do... obviously they'll do the early access, which I can't remember what they said, but like a certain number of cars and tracks. And that'll just be like track racing. And then I'd imagine, yeah, the open world stuff will then come later. Look how hilly that is. It's like massive valleys. It's crazy. It ain't flat round here. You'll be like, oh, I'm just going to go to Lidl's. Oh, now I've got to climb down a mountain. Oh, that town's right on the hill. Look at that. Nice to walk around though. It's nice, like forest paths. It's like Scotland. Yeah. Probably a lack of haggis though, I'd imagine. I'd have thought Germans would quite like haggis. A bit off target. Yeah, look at this. Look at these sort of windy roads in the valleys. In the valleys. I need a cup of tea, guys. I'm absolutely wrecked. I didn't sleep amazing last night, and then we recorded 2 videos this morning. We've been poning it recently. We're doing like 2 videos and a 5+ hour live stream every day, and it's not healthy. Well, we'll have a little Christmas break, I think, soon. A little holiday. It'll be really good. Good job, good job. Yeah, cycling down, you just need an e-bike, and then you can go up them. I don't like cycling up hills. What you need is an e-bike that gives you full power up hills. So you don't have to pedal at all, and then it charges downhill. And then maybe like a giant solar panel backpack. Yeah. Look at this like little river down there, that's nice. There's so many nice areas around here that'd be really nice to walk. Electric gravel bike. Well, I'd really like to get an electric bike, but I've look at that. That's a really weird formation. That looks like it was like a Mott and Bailey castle or something. Do you see what I mean? That doesn't look natural. It's random. Yeah, no, I'd really like to get an e-bike, but I'm not. I've basically made a rule that I'm not buying anything. I bought too much camera equipment and stuff this year, and yeah, I'm like, no. With the car, you can climb these hills rather fast. Woo! Yeah, it's you want like a nice type shed to put an e-bike in. I don't have much space. The nice thing with my kayaks is you can stick kayaks outside. I already have a mountain bike and it takes up so much space. So having 2 would be annoying. You probably would have to have 2 because I wouldn't want to use an e-bike and risk it getting stolen. I haven't tried the gliders out yet. No, I've been waiting. Waiting to treat myself. We need to try them out. Look at this. Is that a train line in front of us? So we're just coming around the northern part here, and we're gonna go back across the top and then back towards the racetrack, and then we'll do a lap of the Nordschleife. I mean, it's a lot for them to model. I mean, obviously I don't think they're going to model everything immaculately, but it's actually a lot. It's more than I was even thinking it off the top of my head. I was like, oh yeah, it's a lot of countryside and stuff, but there's actually a lot of little towns and building areas. The thing is, countryside and terrain, you can proceduralize quite, like not easily, but like you can proceduralize it in a way that looks really good and doesn't look questionable. Is that the Rhine in the north? Over there. That's cool. Is that Cologne all the way up there? Seems a bit too hilly for it to be Cologne. Could be though. No. What's that? Probably not the Rhine. Well, I'll tell you what, I can find out. Let's have a look. It is the... Oh no, so I think that might be Kublitzen that you can see. It is the Rhine, yeah. It is the Rhine. Crazy. The Rhine goes... It's a huge river. It's actually ridiculous. You only understand thanks to fly that it's way too big, yeah. Yeah, no, like so. But hey, why not? Why not do it? We'll turn left here. So that's called Kublins in the distance. High-speed racing. They're going to make it incredibly realistic. Well, there's no speed limit on the autobahn, but maybe they'll make it so that there's like Stasi or something. Chasing after you. This is not. No, this is not. This would have been in West Germany. I've been watching so much stuff about East and West Germany and the Stasi. Stasi's hilarious, guys. Obviously not at the time for people necessarily, but there's some like, yeah, the East German secret police. But like some aspects of it are just really comical. It wouldn't have been at the time, but like looking back on it, it's like I can't believe no one's done more comedy stuff with it, because they were so clearly incompetent and just stupid with so much stuff. Even the this is really interesting. You should read into it. But yeah, maybe that's what I think. We need a game where you have to. Some people play as the secret police and some people play as normal police, or you're trying to get across because there was a single motorway basically that went to Berlin. So if you wanted to go from West to East Germany, well, you wanted to go to West to East Berlin, or you wanted to get to Berlin, you had to go through East Germany. But there's this one designated motorway. It's fascinating, really, really interesting. Check this out. I love German history is amazing. So much of it. Also going back hundreds of years, it's just really interesting. Did you read about the guys who made a homemade hot air balloon? Yeah, and the guy when people made microlights. There's a museum next to Checkpoint Charlie in Berlin that has loads of stuff on that. It's really good. It's a terrible museum. Like German. This is another thing that Germans aren't good at, generally speaking. Museums. I mean, they're good at putting a lot of information in museums. Credit where credit's due. There's a lot of information, but I would say they're not particularly good at organising the information in a way that's not overwhelming. But, you know, it's got a charm to it. But if you go to the museum at Checkpoint Charlie, there's like text all over all the walls. It's like walking into a computer-generated three-dimensional Wikipedia. Germany 2007. They're really good museums, but yeah, they could probably work on how they present the information. Sometimes less is more, but I mean I enjoy it, but it's just like you're just like it's too much. It's like an ADHD's nightmare going into some German museums. Oh no, they're informative. Yeah, I'm not saying that the information's not there. I'm just saying that, like, prepare yourselves to. You know those scenes like where Johnny Five reads a book, like, or like Data, a computer, like Data's reading some stuff on the screen. It's a bit like that. That's what you feel like after you go to just your average German museum, or the ones I've been to at least. So much information. It's fascinating, but it's like scrolling through Wikipedia with one of those gaming mice, with it unlocked. One room has like half the knowledge of the world in it. Look at this. So hang on, we've got some more countryside here. So yeah, so that area to the south is much more like towns, and then as you get more towards the north, it's a lot more countryside-y. All this to the left is basically, well, should be in Evo. We're just, the Nordschleife is to our left as well. We're just driving around the edge, flying around the edge, driving in the air. Some people call it flying. And then we're going to, go back to the Schleifer. All you can do is deliver tiramisu, yeah, but I mean, it's not a bad thing. Yeah. Well, I imagine, so if they can pull this off and they get it working, there's no reason why in the future they can't do other locations, you know? So it's a good, as a technology for a developer to develop, developers. If they can build the world stuff, have it all work nicely, and you've got the cars and the content, you know, you're like, oh well, with next, what, 2 years time, a year's time, whatever, you go, oh, here's another region, here's another area. But yeah, countryside is obviously generally easier to, or more practical in many ways. Yeah, Alps would be nice, but Scotland would be good as well. I mean, the Nordschleife is kind of perfect though, because you've got the Nordschleife there, and it's such a, the roads are really nice roads to drive. Like, this is why, like, you know, with Forza, the Forza Horizon 4, set in Scotland basically, is it's just particularly nice roads. Like, there's a good amount of hills, bit of motorway, good flow, you know, not few little towns and things. It's ideal. Whereas some of the other Forzas, it's like in a jungle or in a desert. It's like, well, you know. Yeah, look at this. So this all flooded recently. It's this week when I was here a few months back. You could see where this river had basically just absolutely wrecked so much of the stuff that's close to the river. Some like tunnels have been completely flooded. Bridges have been totally washed away, like proper train bridges. But like, even just driving these roads here along this river are really, really nice roads. I mean, this is probably not going to be in the game because it's a bit too far north, but there's so much stuff that'd be really nice. Well, so this is the thing, right? It always struck me as a bit weird that, do you remember the first Test Drive Unlimited? Was that the one on Hawaii? The Xbox 360 one, right? Why did they not just keep making games like that? Why did they do like weird shit with it? When that was perfect. Like, it you know, really nice big world. It could have been better, but it was pretty good for what it was. Garages, car upgrades, customization, looked amazing, ran on the 360 fantastic. Why did they not just keep doing that? Like, there was also the Test Drive Unlimited kind of came out before its time. So it's just weird. Game developers are so weird sometimes. With again, it's not really the games developer. It's a mixture of like getting momentum between an idea for an idea, getting momentum behind a product, where the publisher's in line, the funding, the current state of a studio, the talent. You know, so it's very easy from an external viewpoint to go, oh, why did the developer not do this? And it's like, well, yeah, there's probably a myriad of reasons, and they're normally doing the best they can. However, it's kind of bizarre. I mean, the whole cruising game thing, to me, we've been saying for years that developers need to make cruising games, like stuff like My Summer Car, Euro Truck Sim, even the cruising in Live for Speed, as we said in the video that we just did. It's really obvious that there's a demand for that. Star Fox, yeah. Actually, it worked really well. Arma 3 with sim racing physics. Beautiful. Is there a DD girl from with me? Well, no, she's more like a depressed. She's sadly she's suffering from a lot of melancholy. So I thought I'd take her for a tour around the Nordschleife to cheer her up. But ironically, she's afraid of heights and hates Germany, so it's not really worked out too well. So she's not really talking to me at the moment. But to be honest, I think she needs to cheer the up, really. You know, we're in a helicopter. We're looking at beautiful scenery. The sun's nice, so she needs to stop being such a miserable. You know, I mean, honestly, this is costing us about £400 per hour in aviation fuel, and I've gone to all this effort of getting the helicopter here and flying this out to the Eifel region and getting the flight plan done and getting my pilot's license, and all she can do is sit there, not even looking at me. You know, she's not even smiling. What a miserable. Do you know what I mean? This is the problem. This is the problem with these people. I even bought her coat and trousers and shoes and glasses. Stupid, ungrateful wench. So yeah, we're not talking about her. I've been wanting properly full vehicle customization. How could you not be happy if you were in a helicopter, though? Even if you were the most jaded, miserable person. Hello, Wabbit. Aviation fuel's just diesel.
2, 1.
Yeah, okay,
Go.
I know, but they put different colour in it.
Thanks for the love, mate.
Nice, A-Sim Racer. Thank you very much for the donation there. Appreciate that. Thanks for supporting us. I'm actually getting warm now. I'll take my coat off. Actually boiling. Oh. This is what happens in here. So until I actually start playing games, once the graphics card's on for like 30 minutes, it's like having a 500 watt heater on. Ah, it's nice. Yeah, he's in aviation fuel's taxed differently, isn't it? So it's just that's the only thing. Tips money, close off. That's the real reason. But I had to make an excuse to make it seem like it wasn't from that. Yeah, but I mean, if you're in a helicopter, you're in a helicopter. You just couldn't be happy to be really. I think we're actually not moving forward here. I was enjoying the view, guys. Don't worry about it. Let's go at least 80 knots. We were just going at like 10 knots there. Yeah, I mean, helicopters to me, like I think cars are okay, but helicopters since I was probably like 10 or something, I've always thought helicopters are the best. I mean, they are. It's just a fact. Like, it's not even debatable.
it's just a fact. Like a helicopter, I mean gliders are good, but like a helicopter can go in all directions. A car can only go like left and right and what have you. Like a helicopter does everything. Also, added bonus, helicopters can fly extremely wealthy people into hillsides, so cars don't do that really. I mean, cars can certainly drive royalty into concrete pillars. That's true, but you know. How far have I made it all the way around? We've actually done we've just done the entire square, so we're gonna follow the flight path that we've got here, and we're gonna then go into the centre. So it's basically taken us about an hour at 80 knots to fly, which is, well, probably average speed's probably been about 70 miles an hour. It's taken an hour to fly around the perimeter, so thanks, A-Frame. I'm well good with ideas, you know. I needed an excuse to play the flight sim update that just rolled out yesterday, so that's what we're doing. Exactly, P. Mastero. It can safely transport basketball superstars right into a hillside. I mean, the hillside part's not safe, but the transportation to the hillside, can't complain about it. Quick, direct, very efficient. People always focus on the bit where the helicopter explodes. They never focus on the rest of the journey. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just fixation on one part of things. They're like, oh yeah, everyone died. It's like, yeah, but they didn't immediately. They had a good flight. Stop being so negative. You know? I think this is the thing. I'm always told I'm a bit negative, but actually I think I'm quite positive. No, rally drivers, they kill themselves and their children and someone else's child, and then everyone pretends that they didn't and just gives it a wet palm, waves off and goes, oh, it's alright. They weren't, it's alright, they weren't joyriding. It's totally fine because they were a legend. So we'll just ignore the fact that they effectively murdered some people. It's fine because they were famous. And I say that as someone that's a big fan, but like also, let's be realistic here. It's like the Senna thing. Let's be realistic. He did date like a 15-year-old girl when he was in his 30s, which is a little bit... like, even back then, guys. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Different time, guys. Different time. It's weird, isn't it? It's just so weird how when it comes to famous people, people treat them completely different. Completely different. Just because if someone knows you, it's weird. Mind you, I get treated different, so I should embrace it. Can we get a low fly perspective? Yeah, we're going to go around the Nordschleife. I know, Kivo, we were just saying, if age gap, yeah, that was we're going to do some low flying. We were saying, maybe that's the next announcement of AC will be like rally cars. Rally cars would make sense. There's a lot of dirt tracks around here. I mean, they've got to have the Audi, you know. Was Random Call Sign in chat? I think I saw his name scroll past. Guys, give Random Call Sign a follow if you haven't. Absolute legend. Sexiest sim racer. Pastel Donata. Give him a follow. He's on YouTube and he's on Twitch. Check it out. Check him out. There he is. What do you think, Random? Are you excited for some cruising? You can listen to your terrible rock music. We could recreate the E30 journey. Oh dear God.
I am the champion of the ninjas.
Phil Skyfire, thank you for subscribing and supporting us. Really appreciate that. I'm going to hype level 2, guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support. E30. Guys, so if you don't know, guys, I'm sounding like Jard here. Guys. There's a road that goes from Calais to the Nordschleife. Most of it is the E30. And sadly, until you get to about Spa, it is the most boring road in the entirety of Europe. It is straight. It is flat. The only thing exciting about it is the occasional exploded lorry tyre and depressed gendarme you might pass. Or, when I was with Random Call Sign, a random three-wheeler vehicle with more stance than... I don't know what was going on with that car. It had like... It wasn't a Morgan three-wheeler, but it had like more suspension travel than a monster truck. But it was a small car, and it was barely getting around the corner. It was hilarious. Don't know what it was. Jay, thanks for subscribing. Good Jetta racing in Project Cars. A Citroen 2CV. Look at this. So this motorway here, we're gonna follow this. Our flight path is to the left here. So we're going back to the Nordschleife now. We've just flown the entire perimeter. I think the E30 might go to the E40. The road goes up through Calais, through like... But basically once you get to Liège it starts getting a bit better. Goes Calais, edge of Holland. Look at that weird road there, how that's like a circle. It's weird. Why would you build a town? Why would you build a road around that? And why would that be like a big circle? Okay, look, some of these things look like they could have been old Roman, sort of settlements and things. And then houses being built, and then when they build a motorway, they just build it around it because, you know, they don't want to have to deal with all the digging up of artifacts and things. All right, let's go back to the Nordschleife. Back down here. So now we're back in the centre. So this motorway here, this is a proper... Oh, bloody hell, I need to rebind that. Thank you, Brewer, for your one-man raid. Appreciate it. One-man Viking raid. Welcome along. This motorway then goes right... So you've got a proper motorway going right into the centre. Which is cool. Let's get a bit more left here. Do an auto rotation. We could do. It's in an aircraft like this, it's not really that spectacular. We're a little bit off target there. It's really cool. We're using a force feedback joystick, so as we go faster, the joystick feels different, which is cool. It's really good fun. If you've ever the Moza AB9 joystick is what we're using. It's really, really good. If you're into flight sims, I imagine. How many of you in chat are flight sim people? Type flight sim in chat if that's what you're into. The thing is, I feel like a lot of sim racers aren't into flight sims. Like, I think a lot are, but I think there's... I think I sort of fit into this... There's a category of sim racer that kind of like simulated vehicles, force feedback, game technology, or they're like simulators basically, and those types of people will play driving sims, flight sims, and what have you. And then I feel like there's gamers that will also do that. But then I feel like there's a whole group of sim racers that will only play driving sims. And they really don't like flight sims at all. They just don't get it whatsoever. So it's an interesting one. Yeah. Well, train simmers are they're isolated on their own. The train sim guys, they're special. Hang on, isn't that the hill that's supposed to have the castle on it, and isn't that the Nordschleife there? I think we might be. No, I'm imagining stuff. I'm seeing schleifers where they don't exist. I like train sim myself. Don't really play it that much though, but I quite like it. The problem is the biggest reasons why I don't play train sim and Euro Truck Sim is I fall asleep when I play them. They're just too relaxed. They just put me to sleep. The sound, the stuff going past. I put Paul Smith, by the way, guys. Smileable. He's really a relaxing streamer that does. He's proper northern talking. He does commentary for a lot of iRacing races. But he plays train sim, or I don't think he has recently. He used to play a lot of train sim. He does occasionally. But I watch him play train sim. I'll put him on the back for hours. Put him in the background. Puts me to sleep. Yeah, look at see this road here. This is well nice. So this should be well. This be well within the map. So these roads here down these windy towns be awesome to drive. Look at that. I mean, just that'd be great. Star Citizen's not my thing. I think it's a bit of a scam, to be honest, as well. I quite like Elite Dangerous. I don't like games that are buggy, to be honest. It's a big pet peeve of mine. I need to get rid of this. One of these views is messed up. There's actually an airport somewhere around here as well, like a little grass runway on top of a hill. We drove past it once. Will there be off-road? Well, this is what we're saying. It would make sense for there to be off-road. Maybe that's something they will announce, you know? Given how good some of these roads are. So this is actually a small town. A little bit north of the Nordschleife. So what we're going to do is we've done a full tour, but we're actually going to do a lap of the Nordschleife now. So we'll go here. So there was a helicopter pad here, I think. Randomly, it's probably like a forestry helicopter pad. Yeah, all this should... Look at these roads here. Look at that. That'd be awesome to drive. All on top of those hills. Core Racing, it loads up. It loads, and they've just patched it literally yesterday. So there's still a whole load of bugs, but you can have fun with it. You just have to be prepared to... be prepared for some interesting stuff, shall we say. But I think it depends what you're doing in it, really. You kind of have to find your own fun, and you kind of have to put up with stuff that's really weird. But look at this. This town's pretty big. Probably been here as well, actually. Don't know what it's called, but... like a football pitch down there. So the track should be in front of us again. Oh, in fact, you can see it there, look. There's the racetrack. See how steep it is? That's the, after the long straight. Such a mental track. It's actually insane. Right, let's go to the start of it, which should be this way. We'll do a lap. Feel like we're flying the wrong way around here, but we're going the wrong way. But we'll do that. We'll go. Yeah, honestly, you don't. When you're driving it, you don't really appreciate the full scale of the terrain surrounding it. So we're gonna go to the Nordschleife, the Nürburgring, and then we'll turn around and fly the whole track. So we go in reverse around the track here. Yeah, in flight sim, yeah, but it's just not that high resolution. There's some mods that improve it, but the mods don't have graffiti on it. Someone needs to port the AC version into flight sim. Like you can mod flight sim quite aggressively. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll do the endurance layout. So we'll sweep round here. And then we'll start on the Nürburgring. Here we go. So they're into car parking in real life on the right. That's the pit boxes are a little bit messed up. Yeah, Microsoft Flight. So it's worth modding stuff like this because tracks and things can be a bit weird in Microsoft Flight Sim. It's T1. Tricky corner, but fun. The arena, really nice. These are great corners, arena corners. There's a tree there, just like in real life. Great corners for just balancing a car in slip. Whoa! Field of view caught me off there. Almost flipped over. There's the famous motocross jump with the lorries going across it. You know, that bit of the track. Easy to forget that part of the track. Formula 1 cars struggle with that. But it's good fun. Spectacular. Great for spectators, yeah. A lot of the teams were complaining that the cars were bottoming out on that. Yeah, exactly. That was the main reason. Formula 1 had to leave because it was costing the teams too much to replace the under tray, and the monster truck suspension was not offering the downforce they wanted. Schumacher S is up the hill here. Then you have the NGK chicane and another monster cross jump. Again, everyone remembers these jumps. I think they just add so much to the racetrack. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of tracks just don't offer that kind of dynamic to the race driving. Did I just, I've just drunkenly gone the wrong way. What am I doing? Don't mind me, guys. Apparently I'm totally off my trolley. We wanted to go up. What am I on? Right, go around there. Bloody hell. What's going on with my brain? Cooked it. So, there we go. Hang on. Oh, no, we were right. Bloody hell, it was just confusing me. It looks different from the air. We were kind of like a corner ahead of ourselves. There's the NGK chicane. Just really weird. There we go. It's because the hill on the right is actually really big and you don't really notice it in Sims. So you have the NGK chicane. Whee! And then you have the turning off to the Nordschleife here. And now we're on the old track. And another monster cross jump. There you go. See, this is if you've driven this track, you're obviously, those of you that play a lot of driving sims are familiar with the trees in the middle of the race circuit. Again, that's why they don't race modern cars, Formula 1 cars on it, because a lot of the drivers are complaining about having trees in the way. But I think it just added to the excitement, you know. It's safe to go mad. I mean, look at that. Death Race 2000 style. So we go up the right hander, which you'll be familiar with. Of this is where a car goes up your inside when they're a bit behind you, and then you turn, and then they cause you to crash into the wall. It's a great part of the track for overtakes. Yeah, the inside of the Nordschleife should all be in it. So we've got the Dottinger Ho here. Oh no, not here. That's on the other side. Don't worry, guys. We just flew around the track in reverse. Hang on, cows! What are they doing? It's the first time I've seen cows in this game. Let's scare the cows. I've never seen a cow. I've seen a horse. I've never seen a cow in this game. Hang on, is that a lion? Those are lions! There's lions on the Nordschleife! What's going on? Why is there lions on the Nordschleife? What is that? They're on the loose! What is it? Can't tell if it's a lion or a cow. Oh, let's get around it. You can actually herd them with a helicopter. What on earth? We could herd it around the whole track. Wait, hang on. They're lions. They're not sheep. Sheep are not orange and the size of a cow. Right. Let's scare them into the field. There we go. We'll scare it into the field, then we can have a look. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a pig! No! I can't see its face! Right, we're getting distracted here. Right, what on earth is it? Let's try and swoop past it. Ow! It's always facing the other way! It's on the track there, there we go. Right. What is it? Oh, bloody hell. I'm sorry, but that looks like a lion to me. Like a cow or a lion. Or a bear. What is it? Oh, is it a sheep? Oh, it's a sheep, but it's huge! Why is it so big? The sheep's the size of a car. German sheep are massive, guys. Right, there we go. Good distraction there. Right, over the forested racetrack there. Sheepzilla. They feed the sheep radioactive material. You can herd them, yeah. It's pretty cool. Right, oh my god, look. This is a little bit overgrown. They really let the track go run down a bit during COVID. They really let things run down. It was hard times. The budget constraints took their toll. Without Touristwagen revenue. There we go. Look at this. Yeah, 30 years of growth. Wow, trees grow quickly in Germany. Have you ever been to Germany? Have you ever driven a German tree? How would you know? Yeah, look at the hill here. It's crazy. Oh, some cars there. Imagine being forever captured in Nordschleife Touristwagen Microsoft Flight Sim. Those people do not know that they're in Microsoft Flight Sim. Preserved. Like Han Solo in that stone stuff. Carbonite. The downhill to the another monster cross ramp. Really tricky to get across that in a GT3 car, but pro drivers do it. This is why Misha's so respected. He's managed to drive road cars over that at 150 miles an hour. Oh, hang on, I always do this. I always forget there's a tight right-hander here. It's hard to see from the air. There we go. See, this really gives you an idea of how steep this is. Like, you wonder why cars bog down. Look how much of a climb. It's actually bonkers. Oh, the RPMs are dropping. There's the carousel there. We get a nice bit of proper track again. Let's go back down. This corner's another good one for people driving into you. So you really are driving on top of a hill. You wonder if there'll be back roads on the track. Yeah, they're modelling the old supposedly the old area for 40 square. What one? Yeah, 40 square kilometres. I think. I don't know. We've just flown around the old so the triangle, the square that we've got on the screen is the radius of 1,600 square kilometres, which is 40 kilometres in each direction, basically. That makes sense. Here we go. This is the nice windy bit of the track here. This part of the track's well nice. Quite a bit of downforce, like clipping some of these corners. You got this. The dot and go here. With trees on it. Thanks for subscribing, welcome. So this is the road that goes up towards the entrance for the Touristwagen, and then on the left here you've got the petrol station. That's the famous petrol station. I'm not sure if it's modelled in here. There's the this is the car park for the Touristwagen area. People park on the hillside, and then you have the Devil's Diner and the famous roundabout. So if you watch the Kunos promotional video, that's the roundabout that Misha's standing on when they zoom out. It's really weird. They have this little shed. You can actually see it in this. They have a little hut where people buy the Touristwagen little magnetic card. Just here. It's just really weird how they do it. It's been like that for years. It's very strange. And then you have like, so we'll go back to the track and then we'll turn around. But oh, cows! Terrify the cows! See, those aren't sheep, those are cows. The cows are the same size as the sheep here. I don't think you can jump out of the helicopter in this, no. I'll get back up to the track here, and then we'll turn around. You see the little town. Matt, we did a video! We did a video already. We've recorded 2 videos today. We've just done 2 hours of flying around the Slifer. There you go, we're back on the track. So that is a full lap. But what we'll do is you've got this, we'll follow this road here. So you see, even in the middle of the Nordschleife, you have this little like housing area. Really nice houses here actually. Someone's demolished the castle. Nobody, Microsoft Flight Sim is like, we don't care about that castle. But there's a castle, this is a famous castle that's gone. It's on top of the hill there. What's funny is if you go here in real life, this is like really countryside-y, right? Really sort of rural looking. But it'll be like Porsche, Lambo, Ferrari, Porsche, Bugatti, Lambo, Lotus, Caterham 7, Superbike. But it's like really like countryside. It's so random. Every other car is like a supercar. Oh, vintage rally car. Last time I was here 3 months ago, we walked around it. I wanted to go in the castle, but it was closed. But you can, if you come up here, if you ever go here in real life and you're at the track, you can park. Well, you could go into the castle. There's a little car park there. That building doesn't exist. They've got the entrance thing there. There's a little car park there, and you can park there, and then you can walk down this road here, and just here, and then go here. And you can walk around the castle. It's a nice little, just a little 15-minute stroll around the hills here. Forest is a little bit thicker than what you can see here, and then you get a really nice view of the countryside here without having to go into the castle. Weirdly, in real life, there's a little plaque just about here that shows that this was a ski slope back in the early, like a long time ago. This was all like a vintage ski slope area. and they did loads of skiing around here, but not anymore. So fun facts there. I mean, I didn't know that until we walked around it. But yeah, you can just walk around here. Quite a nice little stroll with a good view. Let's go around here. But yeah, I mean, all these roads, I mean, they would definitely have modelled this stuff because it's like really well known if you know the Nordschleife area. But with like nice little roads, and some of these houses are really nice in real life as well. But you can just hear race cars all the time, so. So yeah, you drive down here to get to the entrance to the Nordschleife, and then it's kind of weird that you have there's like the gate to the entrance here. They will just sporadically close it when the track's closed. And then you just have shitloads of people, loads of like sports cars and crazy cars parked on this hillside waiting to get in. It's a really weird thing, the Nordschleife. Like, it's actually just bizarre. And then every time it's open, someone drives a motorbike into a wall. Like, every day. It's such a weird thing. And Germans are like, oh yeah, this is good. It would never happen in the UK. So, as I say, it doesn't make sense. Germans are mental with paperwork. They're absolutely mental with paperwork, but then they have a bloody racetrack that you can just drive onto with your road car. Can't get more German than that. It's like as arbitrary as you could possibly imagine. Here we go. Let's take an aerial view of all the scenery. I mean, look at that. Basically, all this potentially that you can see will be in Evo. All of it. Oh, well, the Isle of Man, yeah, but that's not all the time. Also, that's on the Isle of Man. That's not that's not England. That's Isle of Man. They're weirdos there. They know how to have fun. We're not allowed that. Also, we just pretend it doesn't happen. Everyone just secretly doesn't mention it. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Look at that view. How could you not love helicopters, guys? This is not about your age. Hello. Right, look at this. It's about your mental age, which if you like race cars is probably 5. Oh dear. My insurance has been part of Nordschleife as well. Has a part. I think they kind of got rid of that though, didn't they? With a lot of things. And there's Brits that crash, and then they don't, they can't afford the fines and stuff. And then they can't get the cars. Why is my we're struggling for altitude here. Maybe if we go forwards, we might be able to keep climbing a bit. Yeah, look at that. There's a hell of a lot of countryside. You see there's the Dottinger Ho down there. So you can actually see the track. It goes all the way around there. Up the hill. It's actually crazy that you can actually see the old track from here. That. This is the best spectator spot for the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. You just get a helicopter. We're right in the middle of the Nordschleife, so you just get a helicopter. You get the pilot to just put a bit of rudder on, Well, you get some binoculars, and you just put a bit of rudder on, there you go. You can just rotate around watching the cars go around with your binoculars. Perfect way, you just have to be a millionaire. So it's about £400 per hour in a helicopter, so it's going to cost a lot to watch the whole race. But well worth it. I mean, look at that. Yeah, probably less than the Miami GP, that's true. We can probably put our flight path on so we can see. There you go. So you can see those blue markers. That's basically the perimeter of the map. So it's a lot. It's a lot to model, Kunos. That's a lot of 3D modelling. That's a lot of stuff to check. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not a games developer. I'm so glad. You want to say why we've broken it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I imagine they'll be selective. They'd be kind of pointless having every single road. Like, there's no real need. Let's go down here forwards a bit and then see if we can see the whole Nordschleife from one angle. The modding scene has forced them into oblivion. What's it? It's actually all being modelled by one person. Kunos, Marco's locked one person in a room. You need to model all of this region. Hurry up. You will not come out of the cupboard unless you model it for the December. This one guy's like, I don't want to model anymore. 3 years he's been in the cupboard modelling the Nordschleife. You haven't missed this house, you need to restart. Please, I don't want to model anymore. Shut up. They want the full track. That's my not offensive Italian accent. Really good. Send the complaints to www.gamermuscledoesn'tcare.com. Well, you can see the blue markers, not the ones in the middle, but you see the blue on the left, and then on the right, that square. Well, I'm actually behind us as well. So, the square, those markers are the... Basically, as far as your eyes can see, that is, we plotted it out. We've already done a lap! Should have been here earlier. Oh shit, we're going to crash into the ground here. Right. Where should we go now? The fastest plane on wheels? Oh yeah, the problem is there's trees in the racetrack. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, overspeed. Oops. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If you go over like 145, you explode, so. Suboptimal. Oh yeah, someone wanted to do an auto rotation. Where are we doing an auto? We're going to turn the engine off. What should we auto rotate onto? The Nordschleife. We should auto-rotate onto a cow. That would be a moving target. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. More phenomenal puns coming your way. Yeah. Environmental artists are some of the worst people. Slade. Right, where do we... maybe we can auto-rotate into the Devil's Diner. That'd be good. Where is it? Do you think we'll pull it off? I don't think we will, but we can try. We're too far. Might be too far away from it. I know, it's down there. Okay, we'll auto-rotate into that field. Engine off. Oh, that didn't work. Engine off. Here we go. We have no power now. So this is the thing. If you've got altitude, your engine can fail in a helicopter. And you're alright. We're about to now crash into the ground though, so. We were going to aim for the Devil's Diner, but I think we're a bit too short. Yeah, we're a bit short. We'll go for the field here on the left. I know we can still get it. We can still get it. We can still get it. It's going to be close. There's a tree. Ah! We needed a bit more momentum, guys. Accident. You need even more momentum. Try that again. We nailed it. This is why you need to practice these things in a simulator. Let's try that again. So you need to get the rotor speed up. That's better. Whoa! Yeah, basically, there's an act to it. So that was without any power. Basically, you're converting the rotor speed from the air flowing through it into the RPMs you're converting into lift. With the power off. A little bit hairy, but it, you know, you'd have practice at it. It'd be all right. Have you tried the new tyre model? No! Is it game changer? We're going to have to give it a go, guys. We'll have to give it a go. Bloody hell, today's mental. That was the Nordschleifer tour, though. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy that? I think I'm going to have a quick break. And then we'll come back, because that was the Nordschleifer tour. And we'll do some iRacing testing. Bloody hell, everything's happening. But yeah, as I say, absolutely fantastic news. I think to have all this by Kunos, it's going to be interesting to see what they execute and how they do it. But top-notch stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all in a bit. For some testing of iRacing. Appreciate all the support. We had quite a few subs and members and everything, so really appreciate that. Yeah, like that. I'll send you over to Actrol Vision because he's a good guy and he does lots of oval racing. And we'll be back in give me about an hour or something to eat something. Twitchy, thank you very much. See you in a bit, guys. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye in a minute. Twitch is well slow at raiding. Bloody hell, that was meant to be a really good, smooth finish. I know what I'm doing. Right, bye, guys.